Fight fans, what's popping out there? What's cracking? It's the homie Main Man Made Man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Going down every Wednesday, every Saturday here on Main Man Made Man's Boxing, man. We got some things to talk about, fight fans. Y'all ride with me, man. Ride with the kid on the way home. You know what I'm saying? Look here, man. I see everybody and their mamas is talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. He is the star of the show. Man, salute to Mayweather and Leonard Ellerbe, Mayweather Promotions, man, for making this dude like the it dude. And he ain't done jack crap in boxing, but he is the star attraction. Everybody got something to say. Fighters are chipping in. Fighters not even in his weight class is chipping in. You got Mikey Garcia barking. You got Terrence Crawford barking. You got Devin Haney barking. You got the fans barking. All for little Tank. Damn, you know what I'm talking about? They must have done something right out this son bitch. Real shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say this, man. You know, I rewatched the fight now a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And I'm back to basically my same conclusion. I hear everybody talking today. I've been around to a lot of shows today, listening to a lot of the feedback. I didn't have much time to get on today. And I hear everybody, man, it's like dump on Tank day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody dumping on Tank. I've been raising little criticisms over time that's been ignored. Nobody wanted to hear what Main Man had to say when I said why he's fighting smaller fighters. When is he going to step up to fight someone in his weight class? When are we going to see him on an even playing field? Oh, everyone's like, Main Man, you're hating. You're a hater. You don't like Tank. What's wrong with you? Why you hating on the young boy? All this shit. And now everybody catching up and coming up on eye level. Well, let me say this. It's time to move the goalposts a little more because some of y'all out there are going a little too far, and we're going to break this down. Now, hear me, though. When I rewatched the fight, the one thing that I take away from that fight is people are questioning, in my opinion, the wrong thing, what it is at 135. I say to you, the man knocked Gamboa down not once, not twice, but 3 times. So what the hell are you talking about? Then you gonna say to me, well, yeah, he knocked him down 3 times, but yo, he laid a lot of shots on him and it ain't put him down. Once again, y'all out there have gotten so used to seeing Tank Davis fight small fighters and running right through them that you didn't stop to think. I think we back. We back. We good. We good. We back. Are we back? I think we back. I think I hit a dead spot, man. I'm riding along the BW Parkway, the main parkway between Baltimore and DC. You know what I'm saying? And there's trees all around us. So y'all got to forgive the stream if it freezes. Now, back to what I was saying. Y'all are so used to seeing Tank fight these little 126 pounders and stuff like that, running through them, that when he finally got in there with someone in his weight class, well, of course, it took him a little longer to get the job done. In the Pedraza case, where Pedraza was a bigger fighter, Tank didn't run right through him, now did he? But see, y'all so used to seeing that y'all was expecting for this to happen even in the Gamboa fight. And even I was, because I called for Tank to win this fight 5 to 6 rounds. What y'all need to understand, and hear from Main Man Made Man first, Tank's best attributes is not his power. Hear me, fight fans. Y'all getting swole, y'all getting sucked up into the name Tank, and he been beating up on these little dudes. They did good to play into that image, but his power has never been his best things. He is a very skillful fighter. You look at his head movement. You look at his upper body movement. You look at his punch placement. There are other things that Tank does much, much better. You just don't get a chance to see it because you see him obliterating every goddamn body. So when y'all running around and saying, well, this person will beat Tank and that person will beat Tank, you looking at the wrong things. Don't judge it on his power because his power is not the best thing that he got going for him, fight fans. I look at Tank's upper body movement and I say that shit damn near second to none at 135. His head movement, second to none. Now, when people come to me and they say, well, Main Man, that person to beat Tank, that person to beat Tank, let me tell you who beats Tank. Without a doubt in my mind, who definitely beats Tank. And if Tank can beat this person, I think Tank can damn near beat anybody. And the one person that beats Tank, without a doubt, is Tank. That's who beats Tank. It's Tank. If Tank, all he's missing is the discipline. Take that ego out your head, bruh. Start listening. Stay in shape. It's Tank that beats Tank, fight fans. Sorry I can't read a lot of y'all comments because I'm moving, but I will get to them. Vincent Roof in the building. What's up, man? Yo, Tank is his worst enemy. The things he does between fights. If Tank was focused on his shit, I put him in a fight with everybody at 135. And here's another deal. While people running around saying, well, that person and this person and that person would beat Tank, when has all of these other fighters stepped up? Tank just stepped up to a Gamboa. Was it the greatest step up? No. But it's some step up. I haven't seen Devin Haney step up. Last fight, he ain't looked too good. You know what I'm talking about? Teofimo stepped up to Comey, but shit, the shit ended so fast, we don't know how that fight would have played out. But it still was a good step up. Don't get me wrong. I'm not overly criticizing that. I haven't seen Ryan Garcia step up. Haven't seen it yet. The only one I certifiedly seen step up was Shakur Stevenson. And now he's trying to go being unified. And Shakur is my pick of all the newcomers to come out on top. But these dudes ain't stepped up. So we don't know how they're going to operate with better opposition. We don't know that. I got my criticisms on Tank. But I believe that Tank's worst enemy is himself. I believe from a skill standpoint, he is a very skillful fighter. The problem is, Tank can't beat himself. Tank got to do 130 because of him not being disciplined enough. Maybe it comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. If I seen this dude walking around in shape, if I seen this dude not walking around with the ego shit all the time, you know what I'm saying, trying to act like he the baddest thing in the world, not being a Twitter champion of the world, if I seen him walking, talking, acting like a fighter, I would say ain't nobody fucking with Tank. Because from a skill point of view, I think he the goods. The problem is he's just not disciplined. That could be his downfall, fight fans. It really can. That can be his downfall. But I'm not willing to say that a lot of other fighters at 35 are better than him. One thing I will say for sure is that I do think stylistically, Vasyl Lomachenko will pose a problem for him. But everybody else, Tank is well within the fight. Whether it's Teo, whether it's Devin, whether it's Ryan, whether it's whoever, Tank is in the fight because he's skillful. The problem is he going to be huffing and puffing? That's the question. I'm not worried about him getting fighters out of there in 1-2 rounds. He has the type of power, you let too many of them pile up on you and you out of there. I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I'm saying? He's a skillful fighter though. You cannot take away from the fact that this dude can actually move his head, can actually move his upper body movement. He has very good punch placement, fight fans. So look, 130 because he can stay in shape. But you see, he was missing weight at 130. He can stay in shape, so he wasn't disciplined. Wow, he couldn't even hit 135. Yeah, it's just it's a discipline issue. And don't get me wrong. That discipline issue can take him out of here. You know, that discipline issue can be the one thing that get him beat by everybody. But do I know that for sure? No, because I have yet to see the other step up. Tank better get it together because they smelling blood in the water. They looking at Tank like, yo, we feel like we can beat you because of you being undisciplined. Not because we think you're a crap or a shit fighter. Not because of that, because we catching you at a time where you ain't focused. We catching you at a time when you ain't paying attention. You ain't doing the right things that you need to do to go to the next level. So we catch you at the right time. But far as if we see you on your A game, if we see you walking around here in shape, not getting into trouble, not out here always on social media talking a bunch of bullshit, then guess what? Tank will be well respected. And I'm just calling it like I see it. Tank's biggest problem is himself. And most importantly, I don't believe that Tank believes in himself that he's on a certain level yet. I don't think he thinks that. I think he puts that out there, that persona, but I don't think he thinks that. It's Tank, once again, I keep telling y'all, that holds himself back from this shit, man. He knows where he at. He ain't know yet. I'm not going there yet. No, I'm holding myself back. Next, AB is right, says Jay Knows. Hey, man, I mean, be honest with you, that was AB's problem. That is exactly what was Adrian Bronner's problem, right there. Adrian Bronner's problem was Adrian Bronner. And I always believed that Adrian Bronner was much better than what he was and could have been. But of course, he was undisciplined. He didn't listen. He ballooned between fights, drinking, partying, wanting to be a rapper. And look what it got him. You ain't gonna say he ain't skilled. And you will, if you are a watcher of the sweet sport, you're gonna say, yo, or the sweet signs, you're gonna say, yeah, man. If Adrian Bronner's on his A game, he dedicated, he focused, he cut the crap out, man, he's a much better fighter. That's exactly what you would say. And it's the same thing with Tank. That may be his downfall. It may be his undoing. I don't know. But I'm still not ready to say that everybody at 35 washes Tank. All because he put down Gamboa 3 times and he went in the 12th and he finished. Come on. Coach Cunningham had Tank discipline all day, all day, all day. I agree. I agree. And maybe that's the reason they got away from Coach Cunningham. Because he was a disciplinarian. He made sure that they ain't do that dumb shit. He ain't do like what Mr. Calvin Ford did the other day and said, well, I had no idea what Tank woke up in, what he was wearing. Well, you can't talk like that as a coach. I don't know if anybody at this point can control Tank. He ain't even gonna let Floyd tell him what to do. But the point of the matter is, until Tank starts to listen, until he starts to grow, listening to the wisdom passed on, to him from other people, if he don't receive it well, he ain't gonna progress, man. Tank's worst opponent is Tank. His worst opponent ain't Ryan Garcia. His worst opponent ain't Vasyl Lomachenko. It ain't Devin Haney or whoever. It's Tank. And if Tank beats Tank, I truth be told don't see nobody else beating. And Floyd is pissed also. Yeah, Floyd pissed. Floyd embarrassed, man. He pissed I keep telling y'all, man. Floyd is cut from a certain cloth. Watch how he starts to distance himself from Badou Jack. Is it right? It's fucked up. Unless he feel like Badou Jack got robbed. But is it right? No, it ain't right. But Floyd wants winners. They putting a lot of resources into Tank to make him look good, to build a certain image. And when you missing weight, when you losing titles on the scales, when you're not willing to step up, well, you're not looking like that guy that we trying to portray you to be. And that's when I'm gonna step over here for a minute. And I'm gonna really see now. Let me see what you about. Thumbs up for the fam. Thumbs up for the fam. Tank is the biggest puncher at 35 and 130. You know what, man? But it may be, I don't know. Teofimo punch, man, is mean, bro. I don't know. But you might be right. I don't know. But all I know is Tank is not only strong. And see that it's not only about power with Tank. He's skillful, man. He really is. He really is, man. When he came up here working out with the Russells and shit like that, man, he picked up stuff from that gym, bro. I'm telling y'all real shit. Tank is very skillful. Y'all don't see enough of his skill because you're looking for him to crush people and run over smaller fighters. But he's skillful. And I don't know, when you put him in there with another skilled fighter, skill for skill, when Tank ain't just thinking about running through you, I'm telling you, man, you get a dangerous little fighter, man. And I ain't willing to jump out there and say that this dude can just be beat by everybody, because his first fight at 135, where he put a man down 3 times, everybody's saying that was the worst performance in the world. That makes 0 sense to me. Oh, well, man, he had 1 leg, man. Man, this dude is a crafty-ass veteran, man. This dude was smothering Tank punches. Oh, yeah, but he was connecting. Yeah, but he was smothering. Tank had to work extra hard to get that motherfucking stoppage, man. I'm going to tell you straight like that. 1 leg or not. This dude was smothering punches. He was grabbing. He was holding. He was cutting the distance to try to take the leverage off. Yeah, Tank connected with some good ones. But he had to work hard to connect with them good ones. It was a good test. It wasn't the greatest test, but it was a measure. And from what I see, this dude is very skillful. He can figure fighters out. He can put his punches in the right place. He got good head movement, good foot movement. And that comes from being undisciplined. Everything that's wrong with Tank right now is because of Tank. And if he can't beat himself, well, he just won't progress. Period. Dundada in the building. What's up, fam? What's up with you, man? Salute to the homie Dundada all day. You know what I'm saying? All day. I'm telling y'all, fight fans, don't count this kid. Look, y'all know me, man. I always criticize Tank, right? My criticism comes from the fact that he don't want to give my man no work and Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I mean, and also the fact that they kept putting him in there with little fighters, I ain't like that shit. I wanted to see someone on this level, on his size. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that shit is, well, then again, it ain't over with because they talking about Leo Santa Cruz, right? I don't, you know, whatever, man. Hey, salute to my brother Monty Brown, man. I was in his live last night, and Marty was trying his best to explain to me, man, why the Leo Santa Cruz fight makes so much more sense than the Gary Russell Jr. fight, bro. I don't know if I'm buying it, Monty. I don't know if I'm buying it, my brother. But I hear you, man. I hear you. Renee Box Young in the building. Salute to Renee Box Young. Salute. And Tank look bad in this test. Ever since arriving late at the weigh-in. Yeah. I mean, it was embarrassing. Like I said earlier, man, it was just, that weigh-in was totally embarrassing, man. It was embarrassing for everything that this fight should have stood for. But I will say this, man. I'm not willing to go on the record and say Tank gave a bad performance. That is something I cannot do. If this is a bad performance, then this is the best bad performance that I've ever seen. I've never seen a bad performance that had 3 knockdowns and a stop, two knockdowns and a stoppage. That's not a bad performance. That's maybe he could have got him out of there a little sooner. I don't deny that. You know what I mean? Maybe could be, but I can't say this is a bad performance, man. And then from what I understand, the crowd was thoroughly entertained. You know what I'm saying? Can't say that. It maybe was an unexpected performance more so, Renee. I think that's the word you might be looking for. It was more of an unexpected performance because we expected Tank to get this guy up out of there in 5-6 rounds. We didn't expect for him to go 12 with Gamboa. But he got the job done. I mean, he put him down 3 times. I don't think anyone's ever put Gamboa down 3 times and stopped them like that. And that's one thing you got to take away from it, too. I ain't never seen Gamboa beat that bad in a fight. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Mediocre for a dude on one leg. I see what you're saying. So Jay knows you saying that he should have done a lot better for the guy being on one leg. I mean, you know, my thing is he got the job done. He could have done better. That's just like when Crawford fought Benavidez and everybody said he should have done better. It's not that. These are good fighters, though. He might have been injured and he might have been down to one leg, but he was fighting on that one leg, man. And this dude had years and years of pedigree and training and amateur experience and Olympic experience. He knows how to survive. Even Jose Benavidez's case against Terrence Crawford, same thing. Jose, even though it was one leg, he's still a good fighter. He wasn't going down without a fight. He wasn't going down swinging. He was going down swinging. Took him a little longer to get out of there, but that speaks more to that fighter than to the than Tank looking bad. That just speaks more to Yuriorkis Gamboa showing the heart of a warrior, showing the heart of, he wanted out of that fight. They forced him to stay in that damn fight, and what happened? He fought his ass off all the way up to the end, man. Come on, y'all. We can't go like that. At the end of the day, says Denise Wards, Tank won. However, I would have Gamboa beaten him in his prime. Hey, man, salute to Black Fight Fan, man. I don't know if y'all caught Trill Boxing Talk earlier, man. He put up a picture of Devin Haney and Gamboa. Bro, that shit was powerful as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because like Devin Haney was like a little ankle biter, man, like a youngster when Gamboa was in his prime. So it makes Tank's work honestly look a little worse. It's like, damn, you went 12 with a dude that when he was in his prime, you were like barely walking. Like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? That was a reality check right there for that ass, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, Gamboa is still a very, very, very skillful fighter, and he knows how to survive. He has a high pedigree, you know, a high boxing IQ, and yeah, Tank could have done better, But once again, that goes to show to his undisciplined. But I just believe if this kid get his head on right, and he got time, not much more time. I ain't gonna sit here and act like he got a lot of time. 25 ain't that. You about to be hitting your prime years, bro. Maybe he can correct it. Maybe somebody he get on to, you know. It's as simple as that. And I don't say that too lightly, you know what I'm saying? I really don't. I don't say that too lightly at all. I believe he is 25. Yeah, he's 25. Yeah, he's 25. He's 25, and so by 27, he's gonna be hitting his prime. He's gonna be hitting it, you know, he's gonna be peaking. And at that time, I don't know if they waiting for him to peak to start putting him in there with the top dogs or whatever the case may be, but it's time that time is running out. And when them prime years start, ain't nobody gonna want to hear no damn excuses from no damn Tank. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? He cannot waste any more years, says Denise Woods, at all. At all. He cannot. And if the discipline doesn't start now, I don't know when it's gonna start. And it may just be a little too late. You dig? It may just be a little too late. I mean, he should have KO'd the cripple. He did KO the cripple. Just took him 12 rounds to do it. He KO'd the cripple. Just took him 12 rounds to do it. And the worst, if I had to say the best takeaway that I took away from that Tank fight, the best takeaway was he didn't give up. He made it through 12 rounds and he got the stoppage. The worst takeaway for Tank, stamina. 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 He got to get it together. His camps cannot be fat camps. He cannot be doing fat camps. He cannot, look, man, if 35 is not the class, then move him up to 40. Shit. But he cannot keep missing weight. This shit comes with no excuses, fight fans. You can't keep doing it. There's no more excuses. And only people that's gonna make excuses for Tank at this point is just Tank fans. But there ain't no more excuses, man. Ain't no more excuses. But let's not count him out just yet, man. The dude is still a skillful fighter. I mean, power is not his #1 attribute, fight fans. Get that in your heads. Y'all gonna see the more 135 pounders or people that are his size, the more people his size that he fight, you're gonna see those stoppages becoming more and more infrequent. He's gonna have to start relying on his skill set. He hasn't been able to use it because he didn't have no reason to use it. But Tank has a skill set. And it's a boxer skill set, a boxer puncher skill set. Not just a powerful walk through you type dude. No. Everybody was injuring their leg that night. Yeah, man. Something was wrong with the ring. I don't know. Marquise Monroe says people keep saying Tank went 12 with Gamboa. Ryan Garcia and Devin Wood had too all day. Didn't Devin go 12 in his last fight on that KSI Logan Paul fight? He went 12 with that dude, didn't he? I mean, come on, man. I mean, we can't, like, everybody, that's the problem with a lot of boxing fans, and we jump conclusions too damn fast, fight fans. We jump conclusions too damn fast. You know, everybody now is so disappointed because of what people like myself has been saying all this time. Yo, he's been fighting smaller fighters. We don't really know how good he is. We don't really know how strong he's fighting 126. Oh, you hating. Okay, all right, cool. Now everybody see, oh, I don't think he that good. Oh, you're overreacting. It ain't the fact that he ain't that good. It's just the fact that you were blind to the fact that he was stopping people so easy because they were little. Now he has to box. Now he has to use what he was taught to use. He never had to use those things. Now you're going to see the real Tank. Y'all ain't even seen the real Tank yet. That's the crazy part. You think you have. Some of y'all got too hyped up. Y'all ain't even seen the real Tank yet. Renee Barkshaw says, and after that, he got stopped by a guy with 12 losses. And y'all making it seem like he did something spectacular. Who you talking about, Renee? Who you talking about? Tank fought a 38 out of prime fighter with a torn Achilles and barely KO'd him. Gamboa haven't fought in a meaningful fight since 2014. But you got to remember though, Renee, Gamboa has more amateur fights than Vasyl Lomachenko. Gamboa may be out of his prime and everything that you said, but what's in him is in him. It's like riding a bike, bro. You ain't gonna forget certain fundamentals. And the one thing about Gamboa, is that he knows how to survive. He knows how to maneuver in that ring. I think y'all, look, man, I ain't saying Gamboa was the greatest competition. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying is you taking more away from Gamboa by saying that, oh, he should have went down so easy. And I'm not going to take that much away from him. I'm just going to say he came in there and he survived. He tried to survive. And he almost did. He almost did. Tank beats Crawford and Loma. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, son of God. I don't know about that. That was Buzz tweet. Oh, hey, see, Buzz shouldn't do that, man. Buzz shouldn't do that. Buzz should sit down and shut his fucking mouth, man. I'm gonna be 100 with you. Buzz should shut his mouth. Y'all know I fucks with Bud, but shut your mouth, Bud. Like, ain't nobody criticizing your one-legged fight. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He should be honestly saying, look, man, tough fight, tough scrap, but he pulled it out. Because Bud don't want that spotlight put on him. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Bud need to sit back, shut the hell up, and just act like the fight never happened. If you got a dog in that race, if you against Tank for, I mean, maybe he mad at Tank for Tank mouthing off of him, but Bud need to shut up when it comes to that situation, man, for real. And just hoping that nobody bring his name up when it comes to one-legged fighters, because there's a lot of ammo there, and he just need to just chill. Yeah, he say Crawford needs to take Tank's. Oh, Tank ain't gonna go up to 140, man. Pulled up late, but here I got Mac in the building. What's good with you? What's good, fam? Appreciate you sliding through this joint, man. Who should be next for Tank? Well, in my opinion, Gary Russell Jr. should be next for Tank, but whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But being realistic about it, I would love to see the WBA get involved. I want Tank to go all the way for the gusto. I mean, why wait? You know, everybody got this thing like, oh, Vasyl Lomachenko. Look, man, Vasyl Lomachenko is 30-something years old. Vasyl Lomachenko is about to go through a grueling fight with this Teofimo kid. If he makes it out of that fight, Tank should go right at him. Right there. That's the sweet spot, bro. This is a golden opportunity. Y'all may say, man, you gonna get that kid killed. No. This is a golden opportunity. We talking too many belts on the line. Tank need to go for the gusto. Go for it. If you feel like you bigger than these dudes, right? Go for it. The time is now. The time is now, fight fans. That man has the WBA regular championship. The winner of Teofimo and Loma will have the WBA super. WBA, order that damn fight. That's what I want to see next. Ryan Bumcia is a bum. Ryan ain't going to step up. They not going to do it. See, one thing I'm getting accustomed to in today's boxing, when you see them building a fighter a certain way, when they're investing, they want him to be, popular. He got to be the popular guy first. Well, guess what? They are not going to step him up until he becomes, have a certain level of popularity. So in Ryan Garcia's case, I don't see it happen. The girls love him. He's too much of a pop star right now, and they are not going to risk that in a fight with Tank. It's just not going to happen. I don't care how much Twitter beefing go on. Golden Boy ain't going to do it. They ain't going to do it. You know what I mean? They're building themselves a project or a star, and until they can capitalize off that, they ain't going to do it. You know what I'm saying? A washed-up Gamboa was never going to be a threat to a prime Tank. All day, never. But the thing is, he was going to be a measure. At least I thought he was. You know what I'm saying? He was going to be a test. You know what I mean? I think even if Teofimo beats Loma, Loma can still school Tank in a bounce back at 130. Stylistically, Loma's style at 135 is the toughest style for Tank to deal with. But when it comes to Teo, Devin, Ryan, I put Tank in all of those fights. Every single one of them, because I realize that Tank is a skillful fighter as well, and I'm not willing to take away from his skill, all because he couldn't get a 135-pounder out of there first fight at 135, even though he dropped him 3 times. Come on, fight fans. Come on. If Tank wants genuine credit, he got to step up and KO someone relevant in the sport all day. Don't get me wrong. Now, y'all know my praise only going to go but so far. Now, of course, he got to step it up. He got to do more. He got to fight big fighters his size. You know what I'm saying? He got to make us hardcores into believers. See, he made the casuals into believers before he made the hardcores into believers. We're not believers. We ain't believers. And so he got work to do, a lot of work to do. But do I put him in all of those fights? You damn skippy. You know what I'm saying? You damn skippy. You dig? I got Chin Smoke in the building. What's up, fam? What's up with you? Salute. Son of God say Tevin Farmer will beat Tank. That was a fight I wanted to see, man. That was one of the fights that I wanted to see so bad, man. Really, really bad, dog. I don't know, man. I had Tank winning that fight, but that still would have been a fight I wanted to see, man. Tank's words when he is asked about fighting Loma, he replies that he is the cash cow and everyone wants to fight him and Tank isn't rushing things. Yeah, he been, you know, that's scripted bullshit. He been fed that shit by one of them PC people over there at PBC. And they're telling them what to say. You know what I'm saying? And because how you going to talk like that in front of a camera, but then when you run back to Twitter, you the biggest gangster in the world. You know what I mean? So y'all know that's some Tank scripted ass type stuff. They trying to give them the Mayweather talking points, man. It just rub us all the wrong way. None of us want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? What kid? That boy 25 years old. They need to stop babying that boy all day, Mac. I'm with you. Don't get me wrong. See, I don't want y'all to get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I ain't down for babying Lil Tank. You know what I mean? I ain't down for babying his ass or protecting his ass. I'm just telling y'all, let's not go too far because, like I told y'all, when I look at Ryan Garcia, I ain't see him step up nowhere. When I look at Devin, I ain't seen him step up nowhere. You know what I mean? So we jumping out there saying all of these dudes are better when y'all haven't seen them step up yet. Let them step up first. You're doing the same shit. Stop putting the cart before the horse. Let these fighters step up and show you who they are before you start crowning them who you think they are. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. Damn, I mean, look, man, all I always say to everybody is let's see first. You dig? Once you make me a believer, you earn my respect. I ain't doubting no more. And I always give this perfect example. The best example that I can give is Errol Spence Jr. It took me a while to come around. I went to war with his people for a while, for a long time, until I seen the Shawn Porter fight. And then I said, okay, now we got something here. Now we talking. That Shawn Porter win was official. I got no more reasons to doubt because I seen it. Y'all just be, oh, he looks like this. Oh, he's stopping little guys. Yeah, he is the goods. Man, y'all don't know that shit. Y'all don't know that shit. But I still think Tank is a good fighter. He got a hunter's mouth on him. Will throw his wolves. Ryan will throw him to the wolves. Ryan too. Man, look, throw it out there, man. That's all I'm saying. Look, man, Ryan need to step up sometime soon. The same pressure that we put on Tank. You know what I'm saying? And the same way for Devin. And Devin attempted to, don't get me wrong. We know that the magic move that they pulled on him with Teofimo and Loma and the whole nine. He wanted to step up, so I don't deny that. And I think when he goes to 140, he takes that same attitude with him. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't done it yet. And until we seen them do it, then we can sit back and say, well, these dudes are all better than Tank because, yeah, he beat that guy. You don't have no guy to point to say why they beat Tank. Y'all just guesstimating, man. Come on. Come on. Gervonta and Teofimo will have the least problems with Lomachenko because they have power and skill. And Devin and Garcia only have skill. Ooh, good point. Good point. Yeah, you know what? And that's another thing that makes Tank he has power and skill. It ain't people thought it was more so just power because he walking forward, hitting them with these thundering body shots, boom, dropping opponents in the first round. He's skillful. Wait till y'all see it. I think we got a small glimpse of an undisciplined version of Tank in this Gamboa fight, and we seen some skill there. When you see this kid coming in tip-top shape, mind right, body right, everything right, you got a special fight on your hand. The problem is nobody can't get him here. Nobody can get him to fucking think and be undisciplined. Stay in shape. Stay out the goddamn club. Stop drinking all the damn time. Keep your ass, stay in the gym. Become a gym rat. These are your prime years. If he does that, fight fans, all that blood that's in the water, all of these fighters that sit back and they look in their Tank like I'm about to come and take your machine, homie. All of them, I guarantee you, Tank will be in each and every one of those fights. The only problem is, I don't know if he's going to do it. And I'm going to leave it at that. Much love to all of y'all fight fans. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. This turned out to be a real cool discussion, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. You know what I mean? I got, like I told y'all before, criticisms of Tank. I criticize him all the time. But there is a line. There is a line. You know what I mean? And he ain't no bum. He ain't no trash fighter. He ain't no declining fighter. He's none of that. He's undisciplined. If that one problem get corrected, come back and holler at me. Thumbs up for the fam, man. Thumbs up for the fam. Yo, we talking boxing going down Wednesday. Yo, Last of a Dying Breed. It's in the mail, homie. You know what I'm saying? We talking boxing going down Wednesday. Giveaway galore. Come through and holler at me, man. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Jeff Boxing says, I disagree. Tank and Teo both load up on shots. Don't have active jabs. And don't throw combinations more. Tank than Teo. Then that's a bad don't throw combinations. More Tank than Teo, but that's a bad style matchup. You know, Tank started loading up more so, I think, on those little fighters, man. I think it's a style-specific thing, man. Whoever you put in front of him, you know what I'm saying? Just because he did that to those little dudes loading up like that, I don't see it happening against a Lomachenko. I think he takes his time. He tries to get the rhythm down. He tries to get the movement down. Tank ain't gonna go in there trying to blow his load against a fighter that's looking to move around on the outside, if he's smart enough, you know what I mean? And not to mention, you know, his combination punching stopped in about rounds 5 or 6 against Gamboa before he started doing the pot shot thing. So, I mean, at least for 5-6 rounds, we'll see good combination punching from Tank. But the problem is, I don't know what tools that Lomachenko take away from Tank. I don't know how Tank deals with Lomachenko taking some of his tools away from him. And will he use that brain to outthink Lomachenko? Those are the things that I wonder, you know what I'm saying? Those are the things that I wonder. But as far as skill, power, I put Tank in every fight at 135. The only one I got concerns about is Lomachenko. To the next video, much love to y'all, man. Thumbs up on the way out, man. I'll catch up with y'all real soon. To the next one, peace out, man.